Friends, new stimulus relief money is going out starting this month. Congress is also working on getting more financial assistance to low-income households, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and RRB recipients. Many states and cities have proposed their plans for this October to send out fourth stimulus checks to all eligible residents, and up to $2,000 can be claimed. Friends, this is wonderful news because I know right now is a very difficult time for millions of Americans. Please make sure, friends, that you watch until the end of this video because I will be sharing with you how you can receive this extra assistance. And to say thank you for joining me here every day when I post a video, I'm giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the Walmart gift card giveaway. And friends, at the end of this video, I'll be announcing today's winner. So please watch until the very end.
And making this plain to all of us, we're going to talk about the CR some more. Continues the highly inflated funding levels. We just saw the Fed, which I got issues with the Fed. That's a whole separate issue. Raise interest rates to try and cool down. It's like pouring water on the fire, right? Cool down this economy because prices are out of control. People can't afford their daily lives. They can't afford their electricity, their food, their rent, their mortgage. Can't afford to send their kids to school. So the Fed does its part. And what do we do over here? Well, the Fed's trying to pour water on the fire. We want to cool it off. Let's throw some gas on it, right, Mr. Roy? Let's throw some gas on it. $1.5 trillion for this fiscal year. Continues to fund the things that we've been talking about. Another $12.3 billion in Ukraine funding. We all want to help, ladies and gentlemen. What Russia did, it's bullying, right? A country can bully just like an individual can bully. They're bullying their neighbors. Nobody agrees with that. We all want to help. But this is American taxpayers' money. And while Russia's invading the border of Ukraine, we've got an invasion on our southern border. How much are we spending on that? Well, look, we're spending a pile of money, but you know what we're not doing? We're not stopping the invasion. We're saying, here, let's spend a bunch of money down where Chip lives, and we put a welcome mat out.
This week, New Jersey lawmakers are moving to correct an error that would have delayed the implementation of a state-level child tax credit by 1 year. Earlier this year, the state legislature passed a bill, and New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy signed into law a bill that is currently offering New Jersey residents a per-child refundable income tax credit of up to $500. But as a result of a drafting error, the version of the bill signed into law would only become effective in the 2023 tax year, leaving the credit unpaid for 2022 tax filings, even though its $18 million cost was factored into the current year's spending plan that was approved in June. The new bill would make the credit apply to 2021 tax bills. In an official statement, state officials said, "This bill was always meant to provide immediate relief to families with young children, so we are thankful lawmakers are coming back to get it right. Programs like child tax credits are exactly how we make New Jersey an affordable place to raise a family, especially for those who are struggling the most with rising costs." New Jersey Policy Perspective and other progressive groups have pushed for the inclusion of a state-level child tax credit in this year's budget, and some have said that they will look to work with lawmakers to expand the credit in future years. Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf says a $25 million child tax credit program will benefit at least 221,000 families in the state of Pennsylvania. The governor's office says that the program will give back $180 to $630 to Pennsylvania families with young children through the Child and Dependent Care Enhancement Program. Governor Wolf has stated hard-working families deserve the chance to succeed. With some money back in their pockets, they can work or go back to school while ensuring their children are thriving at a quality child care center. Pennsylvanians who are paying for child care services will be able to claim the credit when filing state taxes next year. Families could be eligible for checks worth up to $630. Pennsylvania's child tax credit program is modeled after the federal child tax credit program. The state child care tax credit is for 30% of the federally approved expense. Checks with an average value of $270 will soon be on their way to 1.75 million New Yorkers through a new program passed early this year as part of the state budget. According to New York Governor Kathy Hochul's office, the $475 million program is aimed at providing tax relief to low-income New Yorkers and their families. The money is meant to help combat inflation and improve affordability. The checks will go to New Yorkers who receive the Empire State Child Tax Credit and or Earned Income Credit on their 2021 state tax returns. Those who are eligible will receive their checks by the end of October. The state has said that you do not need to do anything to receive the money if you are entitled to it. The State Department of Taxation and Finance will mail your checks automatically. But if you have moved recently, Governor Hochul's office recommended updating your address with the tax department to prevent any delays. The exact amount of each check will vary based on your tax situation. The payment for the Empire State Child Tax Credit is anywhere from 25% to 100% of the amount you received in 2021. The percentage depends on your income. The payment for the Earned Income Credit is 25% of the amount that you received also for 2021. You will only receive a check if the total of one or both payments adds up to at least $25. Officials have said that the department cannot issue checks for less than that amount. Well, my great and awesome friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you, my friends, for joining me here every time I post a video. To say thank you, I give away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Friends, the winner of today's Walmart gift card giveaway is George E. Smith. Congratulations, my friend. To claim your gift card, please check your notifications page and send me an email. Or you can also send me a message on my Facebook page. Thank you, my friends, and have a wonderful and blessed weekend.
You know, the Democrats came to these mics and, oh, the world's coming to an end, there's going to be a recession, none of it was true. And they knew it wasn't true. Even their own economists said it wasn't true. You had some of the greatest growth in U.S. history, some of the fastest closing of income inequality. The poor got dramatically less poor, but you also saw GDP around the world got better. And look, when I'm holding articles like this about how many may die this coming fall because of food shortages, that's not the Democrats. But the Democrats' inaction is their fault. They run this place. They run the House, they run the Senate, they run the White House. And instead, the White House, along with the Democrats here, decide, hey, let's burn some more ethanol by taking our food, our grain supply, and instead of doing the rotation and saying we need to stop this, the things to get prepared, they were so worried about their next election. The idiocy of this place is they were willing to sacrifice people around the world. The cruelty that continues policy. So let's actually sort of walk through what Democrats are doing to Americans. You know, when I'm holding boards with quotes from Jason Furman, the decline in real average hourly earnings at this point is terrible. The fastest pace of decline in 40 years. What is Jason Furman saying? He's basically saying people are getting poorer every single day. The Democrats have owned this place now for what, 16 months? Months functionally of people being poor every single day. But what does that mean? You have Republican after Republican. You notice the Democrats almost never want to talk about what they've set off. And we bring boards like this and we say, hey, do you realize your eggs are 33% more expensive? Non-durable goods, if you take the whole category, there was a number a couple days ago, the inflation number, that was almost in the 30s on non-durable, much more grand in understanding what inflation is a lot more than you're paying 21% more for your butter. I need you to understand what inflation means to you, and the cruelty of this place not giving a damn. The cruelty of this place being us saying, oh, we're going to pretend it's the Fed's fault. oh, it's Russia's fault, and this place isn't going to do anything. We're going to let the Federal Reserve jack up interest rates to the point where they put lots of people out of work, have that misery, and somehow Democrats think they're not going to be held responsible for what they've done. So I was trying to come up with a way to help someone understand what inflation really means to your life. Well, this is a snapshot of the Democrats' congressional calendar.